really don't like when this stuff happens. It's terrible. Like, that's why the video preview needs to just remove ads. That, if anything, should be one thing they actually need to do. I honestly can't okay, so I actually am streaming. I swear. I didn't even drop any frames during that entire thing.
You don't want to be up shit creek without no bullets.
Sorry about that, just... Twitch is being Twitch again, and which is even worse, because I actually upgraded... we actually upgraded our router, and so now we're actually on the, we're on the highest frequency, the latest tech, so we're actually on 802.11 AC, instead of, I was running on N, now I'm running on AC. Still really sucks.
You can also get personal with enemies by quickly bashing them with your weapon. Alright, next let's check out your handgun. Take out your handgun and try shooting that sign. Nice. Sure glad you're on our side. Alright, that about does it. Okay, my man. Let's get on with the mission.
Alright, that has been the weapon tutorial.
Get the lead out, will ya? Over here! Don't forget to grab that ammo there.
A little bit robotic.
Yo, I was wondering, what are your plans after this is all done? You're a bit of a player. Vacation, chicks, tropics?
Definitely.
Yeah, I knew it. Same as it ever was. Well, better get this job done quick then.
Big Bo likes it when you tell him what he wants to hear.
Execute the operation in this shitty weather. Whew. All right, let's go. We should get in touch with HQ too.
What can really go wrong with voice commentary in a game that picks up every single voice command?
Loud and clear, Beetle 2. Line is secured, tracking locked. Current position, 35 degrees, 6356 seconds, by 139 degrees, 7724 seconds.
Ah, thanks, Major. Now, how about in English?
You're nearing the target infiltration point, smartass. It's less than a click ahead of you.
Yeah, we're approaching now. Shouldn't be a problem.
Remember, once you're inside the seawall, maintain radio silence. We'll cut this link once you're through. Any famous last words?
Yeah, tell your mama I love her.
I heard that, Botang. Base out.
So his name is Botang, but we call him Big Bo. Why?
Yeah, what's up?
So every time I'm going to say their names, they're going to ask me a question back.
Whoa. What?
That was Mass Effect Andromeda eyes right there. He has special eyes.
Damn it. Busted already. Got a visual on 6. 7. They're flanking us.
Major, we're under attack. How about some ground support?
This is what we pay you for, Botang. Just get to that rendezvous point.
You're expecting anything different?
Not since they started calling you the survivor. Worst day of my life.
Hey, wasn't my idea. Move out.
So much banter between these two. I honestly didn't know if I should call these guys Terminators or Omnics. I feel like both. And now we let you play the game.
Too close. Stop them by shooting their legs.
Or you can just tutorial me.
Now aim for their heads. Reloading. They can't tell friend from foe after a solid headshot. Go on, blow their metallic brains out. Nice. You remember that. Might come in handy.
I mean, between watching Force play Battle, Player-Unknown Battlegrounds,
Just the scrap head, Joe. We'll talk later.
But I want him to charge, though.
Got me some ass kicking to do first.
I can pick up a gun.
Relax. Nothing we can't handle.
Oh, that was a bad idea.
Damn it, shut your hole.
If you attack one of your teammates, your trust level with that... Oh my god, there's friendly fire in this game. That team may not follow Dan's orders and their combat effectiveness may decrease. Make sure to handle situations so you don't lose trust from teammates. Oh, goody. Now we have to access...
You need glasses or Roger.
Oh, I can actually tell him to retreat. Wait, why did that get...
I'm doing it now. Chill, man.
I have chill.
Hey, Dan, this shit's in the way. Do something about it.
The player's assault rifle can build up energy that is released and then release an extremely powerful attack called the Shock Burst. Okay. Please change the rifle.
Hands full now.
Alright. Oh my god, just let me fire the gun.
Y'all talk. I didn't do squat work crazy. That's what I'm talking about. Now we can move forward. That bad boy's crazy powerful, but it takes energy to fight. So don't go shooting it off like crazy. Save it for when you really need it.
I've honestly have been extremely tempted by PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, but
I'm on it!
this is actually pretty fun too. I think I just needed a gun to fire.
I'm on it!
Did he just charge?
You insane!
Don't question my authority.
Yeah? Don't know what about, but, well, cool.
Oh shoot, I forgot something.
Roger.
What? Oh my god, the controls are weird.
Where's the enemy?
Oh, don't tell me I can't go back. I just realized I skipped something. Oh well.
You were saying?
Oh, shit, that's a Grand Rancer. You don't have the firepower to take that down.
That's all I needed to hear. Run! Come on, hustle! No stopping! Hammer through him! Shit, don't these assholes ever give up?
I can enjoy watching him.
Almost at the seawall,
Roger that,
Beetle 2.
base.
Cutting comms. Now.
Go on, I'll cover you.
Age before beauty, my friend.
Everyone's a goddamn comedian. Whoa!
I give it a 6. He flubbed the landing.
What the hell? Hurry up and jump!
Oh, press it. This is a weird game already. I like how it's very impressive in terms of graphics.
Apparently, the sea gate's gonna open to let the tanker in. Bet we could hitch a ride. We have to time this perfect or we're shit out of luck. Go for a fast grab. Ready?
And we're already in a timed event.
And the place is crawling with surveillance bots. We're dead meat if they spot us. Okay, here's the plan. We move forward stealth-like, hiding in the shadows.
Sure thing, Solid Snake.
Guess we bit off more than we could. Got surveillance spots. Dan, take cover underwater. Whew. We dodged a bullet there. Now we gotta hurry. Make up for lost time. Over here, bro.
Oh, I have to wait for the proper key binding, key prompt. Oh, lovely.
What do you say? What do you say? Good exercise, huh? Get in shape? Save the world. We got our priorities straight. They'll spot us if we come out now. Sit tight a little longer. Let's go!
This game controls very strange on keyboard and mouse.
moving. We can talk later.
And you actually run out of breath. You have stamina.
The gate's open. Come here. I mean now.
Why would you run out of breath in this game? Yes, that was easy.
Easy, huh? Now we just chill out. Hold on tight, bro.
Sure. Oh, good. The voice link is actually turned off. This is a very strange game.
Job done. Hope it's a touch more chilled on the flip side. Got my doubts, though.
I can't believe this game was made in 2012. But I have been so tempted in getting PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, but hopefully this run-and-gun gameplay will tide me over. Because I have been itching to fire some guns.
Now that's how you do it. Piece of cake. Still, that was a little too flashy for a top-secret op. Dan, time for the wire guns.
How much you want to bet there's something special here? Nope. Guess not. Readying the wire
Think of
gun.
these as our express elevators. Take aim. All right, let's not waste time getting through here.
Kind of weird they give you full control.
Quiet, man. I've about had it with you.
Don't you give me your lip. Alright.
Yo, why are you giving me this crap? Chill out, man.
I didn't call him that. I think this is why it didn't work. Or the voice tech didn't work. Why? Skill settings. Let's see here. Vital boost. A nanomachine improves base health. That sounds good. Save changes. Yes. But each character has their own individual stats. Interesting.
Yo, say B. Oh, hey, is it my birthday or something? Listen up. Issuing tactical commands is the key to busting out of here. So, you want to go over how it's done?
Yes.
Alright, let's go over it. Alright, time for the first command. I want you to say, fire, now.
Fire.
Got it. In the future, you just gotta say fire, and it's done, baby. Okay, fun stuff now. Try yelling, charge at the top of your voice.
Charge. No, charge. Charge.
Wow, never have thought of that. On it. In the future, a charge order means you want to get up close and quick. But you know, have a bit of concern for your boy. Last tactic you gotta know is regroup. Try it.
Regroup.
Got it.
It's the headless Omnic.
We need to regroup when you need your team by your side. Handy when we get split up. Remember that. There are a bunch of other commands too, but you'll learn them as you go along.
And there's a word list. Alright, good. Now we can actually just do the shooting ourselves.
I see the damn grenade 'em.
Alright. Hey, more points.
Damn it, shut your hole!
This is a cover-based shooter. Charge.
Doing it now, yo. Take it easy, man. Like taking candy from a baby. This ain't good.
Oh, you're fine, Bo.
Got it! There. That elevator's our ticket.
That wasn't so bad. Let's see. Do I need any of these?
Ain't no enemy here, yo.
Hey, grenades. Nice.
Don't good job me for that. Sounds like sarcasm, yo.
Bo, you and I are gonna have a great relationship.
Alright, give that button a push, brother. Hey, we gotta roll. That wasn't a very warm welcome. Guess this one's all business and no pleasure.
You know, given how the game looks,
Get the lead out!
who's Phillips?
Oh, hey, check this out. An ammo transit supply terminal, huh? Looks like we can spend our credits here. Dan, give this thing a shot.
Hey, how's it going? One more thing. No, but we finished the fishing. We have done all the fishing we can in Sega Bass Fishing. We are the champion of all that is Sega Bass Fishing. We've moved on to the future, because as much as I do want to buy PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, I still want to shoot a gun. So what game is this anyway? This is Binary Domain. So this is So this game was actually released in April 27th, 2012. In a situation much like Overwatch, the robots are taking over. Or at least trying to take over. And we've been sent into Japan, specifically, to stop such a thing from occurring. So, I guess we could call it the hipster Overwatch? Alright, so we can actually buy, we can do shopping. So we have 6,000 credits here. We'll see, sold out. Wait, sold out? Really? No, I guess we're full. Increases ammo for all equipped assault rifles by 50. Frag grenades, we're falling frag grenades. And we can buy a bunch of nano machines. Yeah, let's buy them then. We have the money, why not? And we also have upgrades. Oh, so we can actually upgrade our guns. Oh, I love it when you can actually upgrade guns. Nice, you're good, just relaxing with your cat. How have I been? Honestly, this weekend has been a mix. Sunday today has actually been a really good day. Upgraded the router, so now we're on 802.11 AC. So I'm really happy about that. What I'm not happy about though is what happened on Saturday. Saturday was the Tricky Towers tournament. I was supposed to be in that group to participate in the tournament, and I was responsible for hosting, and not hosting, streaming. And unfortunately, I tested the stream to make sure everything was okay. Tested the audio, make sure the audio setup was perfect. It was fine. Got everyone to help me out. Perfect, great. Got the visual audio mixer working. And then when it came time to go live, the stream crashed. Like, I couldn't stay connected to the other players. The stream would also crash completely. And it was just terrible. We were trying that for about a good half hour. And so our group got bumped. And then I also got moved to another group. Because the other players were in Europe, so since it was a peer-to-peer game, was hoping it would actually work. So this new group I got paired with still didn't work, which was terrible. Let's actually improve accuracy. I have no problem buying accuracy. Yes, you want to upgrade. Rate of fire. I don't need to worry about rate of fire. Range, firepower. Damage is always important. Guess you can only upgrade one thing at a time. Shock Burst. Both Sonic Charge. Oh, okay, so how many charges do you actually get? Range. Yeah, actually, that's fine. They'll save the other credits then. I could actually... I'll save up stuff here. Yeah, it was unfortunate. It really was.
Looks like it works after all. There's probably more of these things around. Keep your eyes peeled.
What? Oh, okay, so it gives me a reward for shopping.
Too damn quiet here. Why are you pissed? I don't get you, man.
I'm gonna have no trust.
Knew it. I'm on it! Dan, watch out for that machine gun fire. Dan, aim for the gas cylinder. This ain't good.
Oh. There we go. So, this is very much a third-person cover-based shooter. So, it's very... kind of know what you're getting into. However, charge. Oh, can't even shoot there. Never mind. What? What?
Huh? What's up? No problemo. You see that?
I hope so too. If it doesn't go well tomorrow, I'm just gonna quit.
Don't trip, man. I know I messed.
Okay, hang on a second. We need to actually do something. We need to change the voice recognition settings here. Because it's recognizing everything I say. So we're gonna increase it, so hopefully... I have to actually say and mean what I say, but I think, if anything, because the microphone's so sensitive, it'll just pick up everything I'm gonna say anyway. So... there we go. Hopefully. Actually, you know, we'll do this calibrate score as default. So the gimmick of this game is, there's a voice command system in this game. Awesome a game. No, headshots still do something. Headshots still do the something, but since we're fighting primarily robots, destroying every single part has an impact. It's not just a headshot and you kill it. Good job. What am I supposed to do?
Shit, a dead end? Ain't there some way we can get past here?
Probably. Oh.
What the hell's that? Some kind of control panel? I get it. We can use it as a bridge to the other side. That's it, brother. Keep it up. Leave the enemy to me. You focus on that crane.
How do I rotate this, though? Oh. Alright, that's easy enough. Exactly. One more thing. So, hop? Nope. Gotta figure out a way to lower it. There you go. Sure, I had to hold it down a little bit longer. So every time you...
Let's get over to the other side.
So every time you see the ear there, that means Big Bo's listening to me. And I can tell him things like, good job.
Jump to scrapheads, yo. We'll talk later. All right. No sign of more scrap heads. So no rush, brother. We got time to catch our breath. We're definitely headed the right way. Be out of this place soon. And then time for the main event. You ready to party?
Goddamn. Goddamn. I think I said, yeah.
Feels good to be working together again. Hard to believe we're both still alive after all this time. But I got a hunch we'll get through this one too. You feel me?
Sure.
That's my boy. Let's move out. You take point, brother.
His name is Botang. So... And we're made. Charge. But now I put the sensitivity too high. See, it's one of those, like, this is why voice recognition just backfires on you. I probably shouldn't turn it on. There we go. See, if I do a headshot, it can't tell where it is, like, what they're shooting at. But there is actually a reason for it. The only thing I don't like about this is using a keyboard and mouse. It is a little awkward.
Watch out, got a mean-looking customer here. Just keep coming.
See, you do a headshot on this, it actually has to shoot its own ally. Kinda should have adjusted my mouse sensitivity. Oh, cool, you get credits for melee attacks.
Hey! Guess we bit off more than we could chew.
No, we didn't. Never mind, I think I did.
You all right, Dad? You need my help? Don't be reckless, you got me?
And apparently we also have revival packs. This game...
Glasses or what?
Yes, I do need glasses, and I need a better mouse, better sensitivity. What's that? It is. It's novel. But the downside is it always picks up anything and everything. So I guess the health, so the med packs are actually your extra lives if you actually run out of health. Or if a unit gets knocked down. There's grenades. Could have used those a long time ago. See, I think third-person shooters are always in this awkward space where you can use a gamepad and have no problem, or use a key. You'd have no problem in terms of controlling your character, but you'd be doing terrible aiming. And then there's going with a mouse and keyboard.
Hang on, brother.
And you'd have problems figuring out, like, okay, where do I need to go? I can actually buy... Oh, so they each have one. Interesting. I could buy a shotgun. That's actually interesting. If I buy a shotgun, fine. I'll buy a shotgun. Upgrade. I guess they just want you to upgrade everything. Yeah, I'll just hang on to my credits.
We got a lot of eyeballs out there. What do you say? Blitz them?
Charge. Charge. Yeah, I set the sensitivity too high. I think if anything, I'm just doing it because this is actually kind of funny. Let's actually change it to 70. Charge. 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 This is why it fails. Charge.
Thought you might say that. Ready when you are. Go as soon as you open that door. Okay, here we go. Fire! Danny boy, a freaking star, man. That was sweet! You all right there?
Oh. Help! Mistakes have been made! Help! Help! He's ignoring me. Help! Help.
Don't be reckless, you got me?
Help. I love that this game's the way this game works. So I guess after a certain time you'll just expire yourself.
Reloading! Let's see some of your usual kick-ass.
Oh, I guess that doesn't work then. There we go. Alright, I will take I'll take that.
Let's go now.
Anything with a minigun is
Have to
fun.
open this big ass. It'll only open if we pull these levers together. All right, let's pull.
No, I usually use gamepads for my third-person shooters as well. So, oh, that's just a one-time thing. Okay, I'll be more than happy to use a minigun. Oh, cool, vent packs. Give me money. That.
We got company, and it's not looking friendly.
It's closing, but it's pretty slow.
Let's make a stand and keep them suckers out.
Well, that just means you need to shoot him down.
Yo, why are you whining over this? It's smooth sailing.
Oh, well, that's a problem.
You gotta be kidding me. Do we got anything at all that'll damage this thing? First things first. Take cover. Shit, this is bad. Gotta do something. Damn, check it out. Up there. Looks like they use a crane in here. Bet we could use it to slam that container into the basket. There's gotta be a control panel around here. Let's find it. Fire!
Alright.
No worries, Joe. Keep your eyes on the fight.
Definitely give you enough med packs, that's for certain.
Guess we bit off more than we could chew. Alright, use it to slam.
Oh, come on.
Alright, use it to slam that container into the mud. I'll be the bait. You focus on working the crane.
This is the worst situation you can actually have. Oh. There we go. No, wait. Hang on a second. Smash. Smashy. Okay, this is pretty fun. What are we supposed to do?
Yes! In your face! Now's our chance! Get through that door, quick!
What door?
This door, give me a hand!
Oh, that door. It is a reverse crane game, and that's pretty fun. It's dumb, but it's fun. Oh, that's his vitals. Shit.
Yeah, I'm fine, bro. This ain't nothing.
Oh! That's not good.
You all right, Dad? You need my help? Don't be reckless. You got me?
Just roll. Duck and roll.
A dead end? You gotta be kidding me.
What, there's no way to close this thing?
Just what we needed. Dan, let's use that big old steel girder to deliver the knockout blow. I'll be the bait. You work the control panel. Hurry! Reload it.
Just gonna grab this. Yeah, this thing does not... Oh my god.
You need my help? Don't be reckless. You got me?
What happened to him being the bait?
I'll be the bait. You work the control panel. Hurry! Get him. Hang in there, Dan.
This is not the way this game is supposed to work. I could...
Control panel. Hurry!
Is that a... That was a robot spider.
Here he comes. Let him have it.
We killed the Iron Giant. Detroit, USA, 10 days ago. Robotics Development Company, Bergen Corporation.
What in the world did you do to me? Sir?
I don't know who this man is.
Drop your weapon. This is your first warning.
Those years. Nothing but lies!
Drop your weapon. This is your second and final warning.
Why? Why? Why, you son of a bitch!
Ugh.
Why?
Externally indistinguishable from humans? When in God's name did robotics get this advanced?
The tech to build a robot skinned in a living layer of cells has been around for some time now. It's just been illegal.
Oh, it's much more than that, gentlemen. The AI is particularly fascinating, far beyond our products here at Bergen. We can barely even analyze its neural structure.
Well, now, Mr. Bergen, this is ridiculous. You are supposed to have the most advanced R&D in the world. And now you're telling us that someone is just a teensy bit ahead of you?
Only because we haven't been allowed to venture into that potentially lucrative area, General. Perhaps if this government hadn't given in and signed the new Geneva Convention, the United States would be producing such robots already.
We're a God-fearing country, Mr. Bergen, and only he may create life.
Mr. President, this isn't life. Convincing as it may be, it's still a robot. We call them hollow children.
If it's indistinguishable from humans, where does the machine end and life begin?
Well, this is philosophical bullshit. There are only two things that matter now. Number one, if you did not make this thing, then who did? And number two, why did it come after you?
What do we know about this hollow child?
It was granted a green card 30 years ago under the name Dominic Berry.
30 years? Jesus H. Christ!
If not for yesterday's events, we may never have found out it existed. We're now certain there are more living among us in America.
No, that's insane.
Not really, General.
Now, just what in the hell do you think you're doing?
You see,
Have yourself a good night, one more thing.
that hollow children actually believe they're human.
Well, this is bullshit. I'm no goddamn.
I kind of like this plot, honestly.
Mr. President, I can think of only one man with the knowledge and resources to build this robot.
Dr. Yoji Amada. Huh. Recognized genius in the field of AI and founder of Amada, Japan's largest robotics corporation.
You don't sound too sure.
So this photograph is 40 years old. Amada hasn't been seen in public since.
That's crazy. He'd be 80 years old by now.
The Amada Corporation is in league with Japan's New Order.
I read about them. Isolationists. Self-sufficiency, that's right?
Yes, sir. They wield a lot of influence over the Ministry of Homeland Affairs.
And you really think they're behind this infiltration?
Besides myself, Amada is the only man I know who's capable of this.
All right. Get me the IRTA in Geneva.
And that's where we come in. What a wonderful covert ops mission.
Woo! There's our way out, man.
Yeah.
What a plan, huh? Right?
Right.
Mini game time.
This part of your big plan too? Whoa. What the hell is that?
Base to Beetle 2. We've reestablished the comm. Do you read?
Loud and clear, Major, but make it fast!
We've detected multiple rapid and intense heat signatures near the seawall. Looks like a large-scale battle.
And?
Well, radio chatter indicates that the Ministry is trying to flush out the resistance.
That's all fascinating, Major, but we got a situation over here.
Go!
Water slide time!
Point is, stay on the seawall for a while. Right now, outside the wall, it's crawling with security.
Oh, now he tells us.
Thanks for nothing, Major!
So much for our covert op. Take them out!
Oh, come on.
Oh, talk about a close one! Dan, watch out for those pipes!
This is the best water slide ever.
Oh, how far are we gonna slide? I ever tell you I hate thrill rides? Yeah! We ever gonna stop? This is the last time I listen to HQ! Isn't this over yet? Today just sucks!
It's a shame they didn't actually give you much or any control over this.
Oh, too fast, man! Shit! Looks like we plowed through it! Whoa! That don't look good. Jump for it!
Ouch.
Hey, are you alright? Huh? Anything broken?
Right?
Just my inner peace. Let's keep moving. Yo, Dan, hide! So this is the resistance HQ was talking about. Damn, of all the shit to stumble into.
So...
And this ain't fair. We ain't part of no resistance.
Oh, well, maybe they're flushing out illegal aliens, too.
Fire.
Got it!
Charge. Oops, that's the wrong way. Never been a fan of cover-based shooters.
Whoa, where did that come from?
Definitely the first thing I'm upgrading is...
Just the scrap heads, yo. We'll talk later.
And smash! Anything for credits.
Ain't no enemy here, yo.
Well, getting items is actually pretty easy. Ooh.
Understood.
I guess we had 2 different assault rifles.
Y'all talk. I didn't do squat worth praising.
Base to Beetle 3. Do you read?
Kinda busy here, Major.
Sit rep.
Oh, never better. Where the hell is our rendezvous point?
Just keep going in that direction. You're almost there.
Roger that. Damn, check it out. Enemy transport. They just keep coming and coming. Assholes could at least bring a 6-pack with them.
I gotta say, the shooting actually is pretty decent. Until everything goes awry.
Shit, there's no end to this.
Fire. Hey, Real Silver Plate for sale now. How are you doing tonight? So we're effectively walking into an Omnic crisis.
Rock on, Dan. That was some killer planning back there. You keep that up, yeah?
Easy.
There it is, my man.
How are you doing tonight? So our story thus far is we are playing a game that has voice commands, like Lifeline, or Hey You Pikachu. We're also... I get that nano. We're also infiltrating Japan, because...
Better watch out for an enemy ambush. Sniper, take cover.
Sniper?
Look, a sniper rifle. Use it. Return fire.
Mean that? Nope. And basically we've been told to infiltrate because robots are taking over Japan. And apparently now we're also learning that humans are actually also robots and can't tell that they're actually robots. A la Terminator, Revolution.
I'll act as a decoy while you take those snipers out.
What? Great.
Damn it!
Nope. I like how he says he...
All right, counting on you. Take out those snipers. Here
Charge.
goes nothing. Sniper at 3 o'clock.
What? Yeah, no. Just want to shop. It is actually pretty, like, the concept and stuff is pretty cool, and graphically, this game looks really, really good.
Sniper at 11 o'clock.
Hang on a second, let me just, I need to do some shopping. Shopping is the most important thing you can do in this game. Oh, you have to buy for each individual. Okay. Always buy your nano machines. Upgrades. Oh good, I can actually upgrade the accuracy on this gun now. Sniper at 11 o'clock. You got it.
Got brother.
I think I'll keep that sniper rifle for a while. Never mind. Come on, really? I really wish, like, the mouse wheel could do, like,
Whoa, where did that come from?
What? Also wish I kinda had a shotgun right there. That would be for pretense. Oh, that's not the right one. Oh, give me that sniper rifle, please. I'm not gonna lose that sniper rifle.
What set you off, yo? I don't get you.
Let's see.
Shit! It ain't working, man!
There we go. There we go. So it's a pretty cool concept, honestly. It just doesn't mix well, because a lot of your commands will be misread. So it sometimes feels like I'm gonna talk, like, I can say, good job.
Y'all talk. I didn't do squat worth praising.
Because apparently also your morale, you have to actually worry about the morale of your team. Does every single place have, like, nanomachines? I really should actually equip some nanomachines. Kiss grenade. Let's see, already bought all the nanomachines. EMP grenade, that actually would be really useful.
Don't good job me for that. Sounds like sarcasm, yo. Yo.
So the game also auto-saves, too. But you can also change your status. Here's one thing that I do like about this game, though. One thing I really do like about this game is that you can upgrade, basically, your main gun. Let's see. Enhance the defense ability. Bulletproof skin. That shot protect... Wait. Defense increases by 8, defense increases by 10. Oh, okay. So I could basically equip that, put that there, and then do avoidance booster, and I can put that there. And then I can switch over to bow. And I can also equip him with stuff as well. So he has his own nanomachine upgrades. Melee attack power. Increases defense. Let's see, increases base health. Wait. Oh, that one's more efficient then. Never mind. Yeah, let's just have that then. Have our cake and eat it too. There you go. So we amplified his power.
Rendezvous point ain't far now. Finally get to meet our new British friend. Philip said the guy's ex-MI6. A real agent, not some pencil pusher. So watch your back, alright?
Isn't it obvious who Big Bo is, Real Silver? No problem. No problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Multinational unit sounds all fine and dandy, but everybody's got their own agendas. And that includes us. You and me, brother. We trust each other and nobody else. It is what it is. Whoa, listen to me. We getting old, brother. Stop me if I'm boring you.
Goddamn. Goddamn. Sometimes it doesn't pick up. Yeah.
Well, pardon fucking me. Sorry to spoil your day. Alright, enough chatter. Let's get busy.
So he's Big Bo. Apparently, also saying that set him off negatively. So you have to say sweet nothing into their ears and know their personalities.
Ain't no enemy here, yo.
Another greeting party.
So let's say hello.
That's really screwed up.
Don't be reckless, you got me? Oh, man.
Cover-based shooters, not always the best. Charge.
Shock troopers, watch out!
So that's why they gave us the shield.
Shit, they got us down. What are you, nuts? Damn it, man. That was sweet.
Does he have any backstory or something? Not to my knowledge. There hasn't been any. This is only the chapter 1. So there hasn't been any sort of reveal of backstory or anything.
Yeah? Don't know what about, but, well, cool.
Oh no, I am too. I mentioned like characters' backstories and such, but right now we're just covert op agents infiltrating Japan to prevent the robots from taking over. And no, Japan does not know we're here. Children!
No, they're human.
And how in the hell can you tell that?
How in the hell can't you? Look at them. They're just kids.
Huh. Weapon scavengers. Never seen them start this young.
Nice guns. I could get a lot of money for those. Why don't you hand them over?
Kid, it's 2-on-1, and these guns are way bigger than yours.
And the kids know how to use them.
So much for 2-on-1.
Yeah. You know, killing kids isn't my idea of fun.
Drop them. Now.
撃つの？どうすんの？いいよ、もう殺しちゃうよ、兄ちゃん。
They ain't green. Reckon they want to light us up.
I wonder what their parents would be thinking of them now!
Hey! I said drop your weapons! Are you deaf?
And... robot. I actually like the design of the robots.
Guess it wasn't quite finished. Happens sometimes with scrapheads. Seen a lot of good soldiers taken out like that. Now, you were saying about our guns?
Nah, I figure we owe you one now. So I've changed my mind.
Well, how about that?
I think I increased the sensitivity because it's 2 ways.
We do what we have to. Resistance pays good money for these scraphead weapons. Food on the table, you know.
You should find a new line of work for these kids. Seems like most of them have forgotten how to smile.
I swear the voice acting range on Dan is amazing.
Like any of us has a choice. Look around you, Yankee man. No future.
Come on, Dan. Ain't nothing we could do.
Saved him and threatened his life. I consider that a win-win.
Get the lead out.
This is a good job doing a seamless transition.
Damn, look at this place. Anyone attacks now, we're gonna look like burger patties. All part of the thrill, right, brother?
No problem. Here. So what do you actually have here with the options? I've gone over this multiple times because you can't get it right. Because here's the problem. When you stream a game like this, you have two issues. One, I'm talking to you, and the game's going to pick that up. So you have this noise setting test in which you can, you know, figure out and identify what you're saying. So we're going to turn this back to the default. The problem is, the game so far has pretty much taken everything I said as an insult. So you can actually insult Big Bo, your partner here, and he won't take kindly to it. And morale does affect how they perform in combat. So right now,
Telling you, man, live around here long enough and we'd all wind up looking like them kids back there. No hope, no future. How did it all end up this way, man?
so I can actually hold the tab button, and that'll also pick up commands as well.
Base? Where's that Rodney?
Should be at your 2 o'clock. Look for a flashlight.
Over there!
Man needs new batteries.
It's Morse code. I ain't seen that in years.
What's next? Smoke signals?
Whoa! We got company! Let's give them a warm welcome. They're in the air, too? This is bullshit! I got the aerial units. Gonna blast them out of the sky!
Oh, forget it.
Alright, that takes care of the area.
Headshot, headshot.
Takes care of the aerial threat. Like that? We ain't no pushovers, bitches.
How do I take out something that big?
Just scraphead, Joe. We'll talk later.
There we go. Maybe the game should try and be smarter. Remember, this game is back in 2012, so I'm not exactly gonna blame it for anything. You got the secure ROM. With the secure ROM, you will get updates from IRTA reports into your data files. Interesting. I mean, honestly, if I wasn't streaming and just playing this as is, it would be a pretty cool game, pretty cool concept. But
Me? What's up?
because of voice comm and I'm streaming,
Roger.
it's not exactly going to be optimal. I know. Oh.
Shit, don't this boy ever get tired?
Shut up and jump!
Oh, that's so painful.
That scraphead is really starting to bug me.
Fire in the hole!
Shit!
National Security Command Center, National Order Restoration HQ.
本部長、六本木でもレッドアラートです。警備行動中のグランランサーから機能停止信号。
堤防に侵入した連中だな。
ええ、そのようです。
グランランサーを倒したのか。 えらく重装備で来たもんだ。
本部長、お台場での画像です。
ただの密入国じゃないな、こいつらは。内務大臣につなげ。
Oh, we're made. So much for a covert op.
Everybody alive? Holler if you're dead.
You know, it's funny, but my briefing said this was to be a covert operation. Come on.
What can I say? I like to make an entrance. So, you must be Charlie.
It's Commander Charles Gregory to you, thanks. British Division.
Yeah. XMI6, right? I kinda guessed that.
Is it supposed to be me? Yeah. We all are. This is Lieutenant Rachel Townsend.
Sergeant Dan Marshall, ex-Special Forces.
Sergeant Roy Botang. Ditto.
So, I'm to babysit you two then, yeah? Think you can stay out of trouble in future?
What can I say? They started it.
Base to Beetle 1.
Loud and clear, base.
Sorry to burden you with my clowns.
No disrespect intended, sir, but you Yanks do tend to make a lot of noise. Know what I mean?
Not all of us, Gregory. Just the major.
So, where's everybody else?
Well, the French are already inside the city.
They said there'd be a Chinese squad, too.
File photo doesn't do her justice.
She looks familiar. Reminds me of an actress or someone.
Come on, Bo, you know the only movies you watch are porn. Oh, yeah, right, with the... yeah. Watch this. Excuse me. Hi, I'm Dan, and that is my partner, Bo.
Ni hao.
Ah, the strong and silent type, huh? I like that in a woman.
Maybe if you pair learnt some manners, she might not be so silent.
Rough with the smooth, man. So, this is all China sent, huh? Just one woman?
I am First Lieutenant Fei Li of the People's Liberation Army. My two subordinates were killed by security robots on the way here.
Aw, shit, listen. We didn't mean no disrespect.
Hard to believe you're the one they called a survivor.
Well, appearances can be deceiving.
Ain't that special. Just real lucky.
Oh, luck. Well, that's good. Because we could all do with a bit of luck. Because the Japs consider anyone without official ID as an invading hostile. So, we're all in the crosshairs.
Speaking of, sir, we'd better get moving.
Right, Beetle 1 to base. Now moving to first contact rendezvous.
Roger that. Base out.
Yeah, so this is like an international squad deal. The only one, obviously, we're taking aggression against is Japan. So, it looks like this is actually a party system-based game. Which is actually kind of interesting for a third person.
The 21st century started off pretty bad, and only got worse. Sea levels rose. Climate went to hell. 3/4 of the major cities around the world were flooded, ruined, and uninhabitable. Local and national authorities rebuilt upward, above the waterline. Whole new cities, using the old as foundations, and leaving the lower layers, the flood layers, to rot and decay. But a lot of people had already died as the world collapsed. Who was going to build these incredible new structures? Robots. I call them scrapheads. But then, I've never been a fan. Not that anyone cares what I think. Fact is, we needed robot labor like never before. One company rose to dominate the market. Bergen Advanced Robotics Technology from the USA. Bergen has a 95% share of the global robotics industry. Of course, they didn't get there without ruffling a few feathers. Most famously, the Amada Corporation in Japan sued Bergen for stealing its technology. But by then, Bergen was already huge, and Amida lost its case. That was the last obstacle between Bergen and world domination. Thanks to them, the USA is now the global superpower. In 2040 AD, the world's remaining economic concerns ratified the New Geneva Convention. One of the most controversial parts of it was Clause 21, which banned research into robots that could pass for human, or holochildren, as the media called them. 40 years later, a holochild attacked Bergen's headquarters in the USA. He didn't just fool the humans. He seemed to have no idea he was a robot himself. I'm Sergeant Dan Marshall. I work for the IRTA, the International Robotics Technology Association out of Geneva. The IRTA set up a global task force called Rust Crews to deal with breaches of the convention, especially Clause 21. We've got full support from the US military, which is where I used to work anyway. Some things never change. And that's how me and my partner Bo ended up in Japan. Because the US suspects the holochild who turned up in America was made by Yoji Amida, legendary robotics genius and the founder of Amida Corporation. We're here to arrest Amida and take him to Geneva at any cost. That means we get to knock out any scrapheads that try to stop us along the way. I sure hope they try.
This is a pretty interesting premise, I've got to say. All of that was the first chapter of this game. That was the introduction. An hour and a half of gameplay, my god. Chapter 2. You're in for refuge.
Right. We split into two teams from here onwards. One in the front, one bringing up the rear. At least one team makes it through should the worst happen.
Yeah, well, I don't like hanging back, so I'll take point.
Might I remind you that I'm in command here? Not that I expect pulling rank would benefit your attitude. So, who do you fancy for your team, Sergeant?
Oh, cool. So you literally can choose. Yeah, so that's actually what I thought. Yeah, okay, hold on a second. I have a good counter argument to that for how long. Final Fantasy VII. Let's just be honest. That game opening up to mid-card was gigantic. Like, oh, that's just the start of this game. Apparently, high stamina and firepower, expert marksman, tactical specialist, CQC expert, shotgun and RPG, various explosives. I'll take big bow. Oh, I can only have 2 people. Shoot. F to go back. Okay. So, a long range. Basically a long range and a short range. So I probably... What? Yeah, let's see. Decoy device, you know what? We'll take that. And we'll take Rachel.
Alright, you go ahead. Radio us when you reach the contact location.
No problem. What if we run into scrapheads?
Shoot them. That's what you Yanks are best at, isn't it?
You know, Charlie? Maybe I could get to like you after all.
There we go. It's kind of interesting, honestly. I can check character status. So, got Big Bo's status here. Got skill settings. So we probably actually already, yeah, we've already cooked all his stuff. I want to see if Rachel has anything. So she gets a shotgun and a rocket launcher. Trust level. Okay, so there's the trust level. So what's Big Bo's? Trust level is high. Obviously, I don't have one because I'm Dan. Let's see. I guess that's all I can choose then. What's her skills? No nano machines. Everyone gets nano machines. Data files. Oh, okay, so you can actually get info on each of the characters and such. That's actually really cool. I can't believe this game's 5 years old.
Get the lead out, will ya?
What are you doing? Let's go!
Yes, ma'am.
Yo, Rachel, what made you join the Rust crew?
What? Why the sudden interest?
Is it just money, plain and simple? Or maybe there's a guy involved?
Hey, Dan, is your partner always like this?
Yeah.
I can tell this is going to be a lot of fun.
So anyway, what's your story?
Word of advice, women don't like tubby, bullheaded...
Tubby? I ain't tubby. This is pure muscle.
Clearly, I've set up the right pair.
Swarms of surveillance bots. Get mean around here.
Ooh, what's that? Auto repair for Dan. Anything else? Nope.
Let's get moving
Go right
already.
through there. Look sharp.
Honestly, I feel like I should be stopping here right now, but we're just gonna keep going for a little bit longer. Honestly, it's pretty cool. This is a very interesting concept. Let's see here. How much do we have? 10,000. Charlie only. I wonder if something tells me this is one of those games where basically they want you to consistently keep they want you to consistently play through like multiple times. It feels like it's going to be one of those games. Let's actually buy that damage upgrade. Range, I'm not going to worry about range on the assault rifle just yet. Kind of want to focus on just making sure I have the upgrades. Buy more nano machines. Buy all the nano machines. Always buy nano machines. Nano machines are your friends. So we can go to Rachel, and now we can equip her with something. So we can actually give her more health, and increases her evasion. There you go. I think I actually bought some for Big Bo as well. Let's see here. Defense by 15. We can replace that. And increases health by 20. We can actually increase that as well. So you can actually, if you're really good with it, really stack up some major bonuses with your characters. Kind of nice, honestly. Let's see. I have health at 8%, auto repair. A nano machine that improves the effectiveness of healing. Automatic recovery occurs at 1.2 times the normal rate. Reload speed increases 1.5 times. And defense by 8%. Kinda wish, so that's health. So I could do that and increase my reload speed. There you go.
Robots are clumped together. Numbers like that, wouldn't it be faster just to blitz them?
Charge.
Alright, let's rock the house.
Let's do it!
Let's go!
I heard you! Enough already, before I really get angry.
Kinda wish they didn't get in my way, though.
Oh man, would you look at them all?
Ah.
Amazing. I'm shocked. Really?
Shit! There's a sniper! Take cover!
Any secondary weapons that might alleviate the situation? No, of course not. Oh wait, there it is. There actually is there's a solution.
There's no end to this.
You can count on me.
Got it!
Oh, come on, really? There. Come on. Get out of here. So basically, credits for doing extra stuff. You know, it actually gives me a bit of a Parasite Eve feel with the whole upgrading your main gun.
No problemo.
Makes me wonder, actually, if you really need the cover-based. Good job.
Y'all talk. I didn't do squat worth praising. Charlie, come in.
Charlie here. What's your situation?
Enemy reinforcements keep coming. We'll have to wipe them out before we can get to the contact.
Roger that.
Oh, you can actually just jump on in.
Understood.
I'm on it.
Rocket launcher.
Yeah, me. What's up?
There's a shop. Lovely, lovely shop. I think I might take off the voice commands. Just because it's nice, but it's really not helpful. Let's be honest. I mean, it's funny. That's probably the reason actually I should just keep it, because it's just funny.
Finish destroying the enemy, then we can talk.
Danny boy, a freaking star, man.
I hear something. The sound. Could it be? Yes, yes, it could. Grand Lancer! Everyone, take cover! But our guns won't penetrate its armor. We need to think of something, quickly.
Oh, that's why they gave me the rocket launcher. Fire.
You can count on me.
Gotcha, bro.
There it goes. The armor's peeled back. Aim where the armor's gone. Concentrate your fire.
Fire.
Hey, you heard me good. You all right, Dad?
Oh!
Don't be reckless. You got me?
My goodness, more med packs.
I heard you.
Hey!
Nope, out of ammo. Hold.
Yo, we got other shit to do.
I'm fine. It'll take more than this to kill me.
Start, Blighter. Press it. HQ, can you...
Fire.
No need to shout. I read you loud and clear.
We have a snubbing Grand Lancer on our hands. How can we stop it?
I think I can help. Our intelligence office just sent some data on that model.
Nice work, HQ. What did you learn?
It seems its drive system's in its head. Destroy that. You stop it dead in its tracks.
And how would you suggest we strike it then?
Oh, you're...
Make sure it comes right up to the building. You wait for the right time to jump on. Now then, you go up to the roof and wait.
Good job. Good job.
Hurry back up to the roof.
Now, Dan, jump! Dan, good job, man. Hang on tight.
Dan, hold on tight. You can do it.
Oh my god, this is Titanfall before Titanfall.
Hold on. Just a little longer.
What is shooting me?
Just a little longer.
Oh,
Time for that now.
Don't be reckless. You got me?
that's a bit of a mess.
Hey, brother, you look dog-tired. But listen, man, if we're already having trouble down here in the slums, we're screwed when we get up top. This is nothing compared to what they got in the city, you know?
No problem.
That's my boy, always loaded for the fight. I'll be counting on you, brother. Are you cool?
Piece of cake. Hang in there. Piece of cake.
Now that's the survivor talking. Just what I wanted to hear.
If you've quite finished your loving, girls, we should probably go.
You feeling left out, princess? You need a hug? Come on, Charlie's contact won't hang around forever. Let's move.
Yeah, I fell through the robot because I died. Oh, I ran out of HP. So here's the thing, actually. But what's really interesting about this game, there are so many mechanics introduced in this game that exist and are considered revolutionary in the games today. So,
You called? What is it?
Over here!
cheers.
What about? Don't remember doing anything special. We're supposed to rendezvous with our contact beyond this shutter. Let's go.
People don't know how to take a compliment. Oh. God damn it.
Keep it for later. Let's go.
Like, there's so many multiple game mechanics that actually exist in this game.
I don't care. We're going now.
I think I might have been better off with the Brit. Oh, with the other Brit. So you became... Yep, I just clipped right through it.
Is that so? Thought I sucked myself.
Let's get a move on.
This must be it. This is Dan. We're at the location.
Copy that. Wait for us. We'll join you there.
Why do people like you always make so much noise? Bit of an occupational hazard, that is. We had to see Mifune. Tell him Charlie's here. Never heard of you? Never heard of him. Can't help you.
Your order, please.
One of my regulars did a number on him.
You gonna fix him?
What's the point? He'll get bashed in again.
Nice to know you're appreciated, huh?
Look, I don't want any trouble. Just trying to make a living here.
I'll take a beer.
Well, shit, pretty lady. All you had to do was ask. Sushi's on the house.
Thank you. So, now maybe you can tell us, where's Mifune-san?
I told you. I never heard of him. Die!
Look, mate, we don't have time to piss about. Where is Mifune?
He's here.
What?
He's watching us through this scraphead.
Not bad, Yankee man. Don't blame the barkeep. He didn't know.
Mifune? What the bloody hell is this?
Change of plans. Head for the underground mall. I'll have someone meet you there.
Unbelievable.
What's your name, Yankee man?
Dan. Why?
I've got my eye on you, Dan.
See? Waste the money.
Yes, I've seen the movie iRobot.
Right, I've set coordinates.
I'm not really getting the iRobot vibe here.
Do me a favor and use the back door. You people don't exactly blend in around here.
Thanks, brother.
I mean, it was an okay movie.
Base to Beetle 2. Our intel says Mifune is a smuggler. Specializes in weapons and technology banned in Japan.
Sounds typical. That all you got?
Afraid so. Mifune isn't even his real name. All we've got to go on is his rep.
Yeah, don't sweat the details, Base. Just leave it to me.
You know something I don't, Gregory?
Well, I don't know, Major. Do you have extensive operational experience dealing with underworld crooks?
Just be careful. All of you. Base out.
You're right. I'm liking this guy more and more.
All right, let's go. Mifune is waiting.
And now he apparently has a childhood trauma. Alright, well, since we actually use the other two here, let's use Faye, and let's include Charlie. Oh, we actually get a whole roster here. Kinda wish I could...
What is this place?
Some form of supply depot by the looks of it. Rather run down, though.
I see a shop.
Later on! This door doesn't look like it's going to budge.
It appears to be inoperable. We'll need to blow the door off somehow. Oi, come look at this.
Hang on, I'm shopping. Did you think that it probably did, but you know, you gotta maintain composure. Hologram decoy, interesting. And all these new nano machines I can buy. Demolitions, bulletproof coating. Nano machine, demolitions, quick prompt. Self-repair. Spec ops. Already bought the others, there you go. And upgrades. Oh, nice for them to let us upgrade constantly. Man, you really gotta decide what you actually want to upgrade. Well, I don't know why you wouldn't just want to focus all your upgrades on the main character. Let's see. Auto repair. Recon aim focus. Let's actually improve her accuracy. And let's go over to Charlie and see what upgrades he has. That's actually quite a few. Nanomachines, increase base health, decreases teammates' recovery time, bring them up from critical condition. Allows you to carry more first aid kits. And healing. Well, let's get him the health. Let's get, yeah, let's get him that. And... there we go. Perfect. There's actually a lot of depth to this game, and it actually uses a lot of game mechanics people are actually kind of used to now.
Don't patronize me.
The service robot still has some battery charge left.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. Do you require our charging service?
Fill that tank there with fuel. See that you top it off.
As you wish.
Protect the serve bot. You know, when I expect a serve bot, I think of Mega Man Legends.
No can do.
Charging as complete.
Right, I'll move the fuel tank. Keep an eye out for hostiles. Watch it, you young bastard.
Oh, come off. Run and gun tactics. Oh, I see. You shoot. Yeah, you shoot the. So, if anything, actually, shooting someone in the head is actually really useful.
But of course, it's too easy.
There we go. Right. There we go.
Well done! Let's roll, people! Our intel says Mifune is under station. Let's head over there.
Not until I finish up here.
Me? What's the matter?
No, he had a reason, but it was just in my way. And it just gets annoying.
Where? I don't see any enemies.
Oh, I should actually... What am I doing? I could actually buy my ammo again. You know, it's something telling me the game has a lot of secret collectibles.
A little setback has you whining. You're a discredit to men.
Wow, the sass on this Brit is amazing. So much sass.
You praise me just for that? You must consider me useless.
Probably should start fighting smarter, not harder. Well, it's AI. What are you gonna do about it? Wonder how many chapters this game has.
Hold on a second.
Another... Oh, come on, you can't just keep throwing these damn lancers at me. Oh, never mind, you threw a spider tank at me. Perfect.
Oh, you've got to be joking.
I feel like I'm watching a movie, honestly. Well, I see the weak point.
Let the good times roll.
I hate to see your idea of a bad time.
Open fire!
Oh, missiles. Wonderful. And... escape the crumbling building from the spider. Alright. Oh, come on. more than happy... Oh, shit. Totally screwed that up. I'm dead. Oh, come on. There's an instant death quick time event. That sucks.
Oh no.
Press F to pay respects. Thank you, game. Let's try that again. There.
Team, fall back to the alley! Shit! A bloody great spider, I didn't see that coming. Seems the Ministry of Homeland Affairs is stepping things up. From here on, security can only get tighter.
Copy that. Copy that. Oh, come on, copy that. Come on, you gotta accept it. Piece of cake.
Really? So I suppose we should all just fall in line behind you, should we? Our resident expert? But maybe we should. After all, they call you the survivor for a reason, right?
6 chapters, 23 stages. Thank you.
Save your thanks for after the mission, Sergeant. Also, kinda creepy. Alright, let's go. And avoid fighting that monstrosity if possible. Got it?
Roger. Roger.
If only we always agreed so easily. It would seem there's only one way we can go now, and that would be up into this building.
A shop. Yeah, but thank you for doing that. That's actually... So no one's... Yeah, I looked on how long to beat. It said the game was about... 9 hours, I think it was. Which is actually pretty good, you know, pretty good length for a game. Accuracy. Still can't upgrade this accuracy or firepower. Rate of fire. I don't really need to increase any of the other stuff here. Maybe range would be nice, but I kind of want to keep the credits.
There are no enemies.
There's not an enemy in sight.
Aw.
Who, me? What's the matter?
Cheers.
We can get out onto the rooftop. Right. Looks like we can get to the station via the rooftops. Move out.
Yeah. Alright. Really? Wow, this game actually has, like, it makes you hesitate and such.
Got it.
Roger that.
Fire.
Say no more.
All right.
I like how the person who blitzes with a sniper rifle.
Roger.
All right.
Zone coverage. We'll watch the right. You mind the left.
Roger. Roger.
You're covering the left zone.
That is my left.
That's fast. Good work.
Let's blast our way out of here.
Oh, I'm out of ammo on the sniper. Damn it.
Say no more.
I'm on it.
Sniper. Oh, I guess sniper is not one of the words.
I'm on it now. Hey.
It's okay. I know what I have to do.
This way. Way to go, Dan. That's how it's done. Glad you're here, I guess.
No problem. I love how this game just doesn't actually pick up. Like, yeah, this is why this technology doesn't work.
Looking good.
Thank you.
Stop right now. Don't worry about it. Keep focused now.
Hey, are you trying to kill me?
Yes, apparently.
Stay focused. Almost done.
I'm on it.
Roger.
Oh, come on. They get like an EMP. That's actually pretty cool.
This isn't looking good.
Blitz. Yep.
If you can handle yourself, then fine. But don't get careless.
Blitz. Oh my god, this is why this game failed on its main component. I could...
Objective's coordinates lie ahead. Dan, get that shutter open.
Yep, sure thing, boss.
Stop dilly-dallying.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Incoming!
Oh, come off it. Oh, goody. And down on the ground. Defeat the spider!
Everyone accounted for?
Nice.
All false move and we're dead. What now?
This is HQ. Come in. Can you all hear me?
We can hear you.
That one's known as a spider. It was designed for defending bases. It appears they've taken the trouble to move it off coastal defense just for you.
Okay, so what should we do about it?
To support its body, each leg should burst fine with a sizable drive system.
Destroy them? You expect us to do it ourselves?
Yes, you were chosen because I thought you could handle it. Best of luck with that.
It makes it sound easy. I'd like to see him try it. Dan, you heard that, right? The legs! Go for the drive systems!
Yeah, that really did something there.
Launcher to destroy its armor!
It's visible! That glowing thing is the drive system!
Of course. Oh my god.
Some rockets! Reload here when you're out! That's one broken spider leg. Now let's see it try to move. This is our chance!
Oh my god, this
Get away from there! You'll be crushed, Walter!
I'm on it!
This is ridiculous. I know they won't listen, but that's the...
This injury's bad.
I've been doing that!
Hey, get away from there! You'll be crushed!
Like, what's the point of having cover if it just crushes you? What? Oh, I dropped the rocket launcher.
Dan, I found some rockets. Reload here when you're out.
Oh, of course I didn't have any. See, I don't think this game needed to be a, needed to be a such a heavy tactics space cover shooter. Alright, that works. Like, it didn't need to be this tactics based. Like, it could have been... Well, we're out of rockets, so now what? Well, maybe we can buy some rockets up here at the store. Hang on a second, everyone. I need to shop. That's the thing I need to do. Sniper ammo, SMG ammo, LMG ammo, light machine gun. Really, absolutely nothing. Maybe there's rockets? I don't know why I told them to blitz, but apparently rockets means blitz. They won't listen because let's be honest, this is a shit, that's bad game design. Being, you know, it was too ambitious. I think that's the best way to actually say it. It's too ambitious for its time. There we go. It all goes falling apart. Oh, okay. Wait, why would they bring in rocket launcher ammo? Now that does not make sense. Yeah. Well then, why are you standing by me? See, this is why this game won't do well, or didn't do well. It was too ambitious for its time, and its main selling point was something that you couldn't really monopolize on. Where? Oh my god, the rockets are all over there.
This isn't. I can still move.
Run. Okay.
Don't give us surrender.
Oh, good. How lovely. I actually need that. I see those. Where is it?
Dan, you okay?
Oh, come off it. Really?
If you can handle yourself, then fine.
Yeah.
Don't give up yet.
There. Point. Oh, come off. See, the issue with this is basically they're having you try and... It's clunky. It controls very clunky. Because it's a third-person cover-based shooter, and it didn't need to be a third-person cover-based shooter. If it was just a straight third-person shooter, it would have been fine. But they threw too many game mechanics together. Fire! Maybe they can actually get a hit like that. Or I could shoot it. Run.
Say no more.
I don't even understand how that can actually be standing.
Sergeant, are you all right? Do you need assistance?
Help!
Loud and
Help!
clear, Sergeant. We keep
Nope, forget
risks
it.
to a minimum. This isn't the time for that.
This game, I swear. There.
That was easy.
Bullshit.
Everybody alive? Holler if you're dead.
Everybody all right?
Looks like we got out of that unscathed.
I can't see a thing. The spider's a pain to the end.
Shit, I hope I never go up against one of these things again.
Dan,
What is it?
something moving in the smoke.
Goddamn scrapheads never know when to give up.
Pursue the identified shadow. Alright, I will follow her.
What are you doing?
Let's get going.
Get the lead out, will ya?
Shall I just leave you here?
Yeah, that'll really help. Yelling louder.
Contact!
Never seen anyone beat a spider before.
Oh, what? That thing? That was nothing, right?
Yeah. Bring it on. The bigger the better.
Look, kids, you shouldn't be hanging about. We're here on business, got it? It could be dangerous. Sod off.
We've been waiting here for hours, and that's all the thanks we get?
Sorry?
Your business is our business, tough guy. I'm here to take you to Mifune. So follow me.
She just called me tough guy.
I think she did.
Come on, tough guy.
Bunch of bloody kids.
I was thinking you called her old man. I mean, heck, I'd rather be called tough guy.
Which one of you is Charlie? So you must be Dan, the smart one. Welcome to Shibuya. I'm Yuki.
Aren't you a little young to be running errands for a gangster?
I'm 15.
I don't mind her. She's just a farm girl from the paddy fields. She doesn't get out to the big city much.
Screw you, Yankee Dog.
So this is what? Some kind of black market?
Kind of. You can get anything you want down here,
So I see.
including crabs.
So what? Doesn't the government care about all this?
The Ministry of Homeland Affairs sends security robots down here sometimes, but they only really care about their city. As far as they're concerned, we can starve down here.
I'm guessing the feeling's mutual, huh?
Alright.
Save your rah-rah bullshit, bro. Don't worry about it.
Alright, I think this is probably the best time to actually stop. As much as I would like to continue going, I think we'll take a break here, and we'll... Since this was a perfect autosave point, so at least I know where we're going to leave off here. And it seems like a good point, because we just defeated Gigantic Spider. Interesting game. I wish the controls wasn't so clunky. But that's kind of a trade-off you always get whenever you have to deal with third-person shooter. Especially when you add cover-based mechanics. It either becomes a game where you can control fluidly and have average to poor aim, or you have excellent aim and your movement and agility is very poor. But yeah, that spider fight was kind of weird. I still don't understand why they kept on feeding us rockets out of nowhere. I mean, I know why, because obviously mechanics, like, hey, we need you to kill this boss, but still. Either way, though, that's gonna do it for me tonight. Hopefully, give me 1 second. Let me actually take a look here and see who is going right now. So, we got a couple streams here. We got Flackblag. He's actually streaming The Binding of Isaac. As you know, he always does a late night stream. And he moves on to PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, the game I have been resisting buying for a good while now, ever since 4 started streaming it, pretty much. As I don't want to take the risk of buying early access. And on the other hand, we have Exposure. He's actually still streaming. He's streaming, from what it says here, The Evil Within. So if you enjoy playing through a horror game, what do I understand to be a very terrible horror game, give it a watch. Enjoy yourself some Schadenfreude. But until then, though, we'll continue this tomorrow night. Kind of like it. This is a very interesting, like, sci-fi game. It clearly was probably ahead of its time. I think that we might just turn off the voice recognition part, though, because clearly that's not helping at all, and it's just being more... It feels like it's being more of a burden than anything else. Nice idea. Poor execution because, well, it's 2012. But, thank you very much for watching. Until then, take care.